How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call Thursday. Anybody being said, what's going on, people? Hope everybody's doing everything as far as being participating in life and living, knocking down doors, showing people that you are a true leader in your own right. Anybody being said, what's going on? I want to talk to you about something. Now I kind of settled this story a little bit because I kind of didn't want to talk about it because it's a little too personal to me as far as, you know, with the family thing. Now, there was a transgender woman who actually went and had the surgery done, you know, as far as becoming, you know, a woman, basically, you know what I'm saying. So basically, this happened in Russia, you know, and it's from the Russia media report. Now, there was a woman, her name was Raina. Okay, now she was going to be married, well, she got married to a guy by the name of Viktor. Now, the thing is that they wanted to be married, stuff like that. She went and had a sex change as far as, you know, she went to Moscow, she got a sex change. And what happened was her family got upset. You know, and this is Russian stuff. So I'm going to give you a little rough draft in reference to the storyline real quick. Check this out. Raina Aliev was murdered after undergoing transgender surgery. A transgender woman was killed and dismembered after being disowned by her family for undergoing sex change surgery. Raina had married a man by the name of Viktor, Russian media reported. The 25-year-old father, who refused to accept her, wished to be a woman, chillingly told a TV station, "Let him be killed. I don't want to see him. Bring him here and kill him in front of my eyes." Raina had been warned by the police about the threats against her life. It is unclear where the brutal killing took place, but the victim body was cut up, left unrecognizable for those who known her. She was hated for non-traditional sexual orientation, and when she changed the sex, she was damned and received threats by Ren TV reported. The young woman decided to change her sex because she wanted to marry the man she loved, Viktor, and it is against the religion. Raina was disowned by her family who wanted her to become a woman, so the wedding shocked locals, report Russian dialogue news site. A female neighbor said the victim's father had a stroke when he discovered about the sex change and wedding and ensured a pogrom inviting people to kill her. She cheated him. When she went to Moscow and had the surgery, she turned from boy to girl, says the neighbor, and now the father gave a pogrom. Her mother is saying, "I don't want to see her. I gave birth to a son. For what? This is such a disgrace to my family." If the mother and father give a pogrom, it means that they want her to be killed. The mother is reported to be crying day and night over the operation and alleged wedding. Okay, you see that? You know, allegedly the father had a stroke and stuff, and they was upset because, you know, she had a sex change and they felt to disown her. Said, "Bring him to me and kill him in front of me." Now, the thing about it is that, you know, I know how the media works and stuff, and the reason why I'm saying allegedly because sometimes people put a lot of stuff out there as far as, you know, they want this story to be out there and stuff. So definitely she was murdered, as far as what I read according to the Russian media report, and it said that, you know, she was one that, you know, that there was a hit on her, and basically he wanted anybody that could kill her to kill her. You know, so all I can say is rest in peace, Raina. You know, and my heart goes out to you, Viktor, and stuff as far as his horrific type of thing. You know, it's really sad, you know. You try to do everything as far as fitness society, doing the right thing as far as being society acceptance, and you know, you go through all these surgeries and stuff, and this is not an easy task as far as changing your sex, and you know, it costs lots of money. You have to get up everything as far as paying for it. Now, I'm not saying as far as her situation, I don't know how she got her money, but clearly it wasn't. I don't know if it was done did they have some type of program or something. I'm not sure. I'm just going to talk about referencing USA. You have to put out money as far as, you know, getting this exchange, or even have some type of plan or somewhere along the line you gotta get somebody to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you go through this whole transition as far as changing your body and stuff to fit the brain that's supposed to fit with the body, and you know, you go through all these channels as far as being accepted, and you know, your reward is being murdered, you know, and allegedly the father put out a hit on her and she got murdered and stuff, and the mother got upset allegedly, and you know, get some tissue. You know, it's too much. Forgive me. It's too much for me. I said on this story because, you know, to be honest with you, all I kept thinking in my mind was, we just can't win. You just can't catch a break. Like, you just can't catch a break. And then I have to sit back and, you know, and I get upset because there's always some dum-dum who want to come on the page and say, well, you know what? They got what they deserve. And I know people will say, well, Raven, you know, that's how people are in the world. Don't take it so personal. It bothers me. I would lie to say that, but it bothers me. I'm like, how could you... If you may not agree with someone, and you may not like someone's situation as far as who they dating or what they do to their body, but who are you to say that they got what they deserve when they're murdered? You know, and the thing about it, that they don't want to share that same thing when someone in their family has been murdered, or their brother, or maybe them murdered, and people say, well, I was sure you deserve. You know, no one deserves to be murdered and stuff, and it's so horrible that, you know, the hate in this world is so real. You know, even when I post different things and stuff like that, as far as giving, you know, congratulations for girls who stand in their truth and stuff, there's somebody that comes on and just to show hate, and, you know, and I just don't get it. I don't get it, you know, and I know it's not supposed to bother me and stuff, you know, but this girl went through all the channels as far as living her life and being right, and they said she was born, and if the story is accurate and correct, how could you put a hit out on your own child? Sure, you may not agree, but your kid. Then the father allegedly had a stroke, and the mother's been crying because she's embarrassed. So this is about society. This is not about your child. Your child died because you felt as though society was going to shame you about your child. You couldn't stand with your child. You threw your child away. So allegedly, if that's the story, if the story is accurate and not, you know, fabricated, you know, in any sense, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. I watch girls get sex changes and stuff as far as their body, and for some reason they don't ever seem to be happy. But here is going to be a story that actually a man stood in the front with this girl, actually married her. They followed the channels of happiness. And then the father put out a hit on her to be murdered, allegedly. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get off here now because I'm going too much into thought and I'm thinking too much. Anyway, that being said, I just want to share this story with you and stuff like that. And rest in peace, Raina. And I'm so sorry this happened to you. And, you know, and I'm sorry this happened to you, Victor. And, you know, I just want to let you know that I love you. And I want you to be safe. And thank you for watching. Catch the rain.